The slide solo. So basically, in Save Me, there's two electric guitars that both are very minimalist. One is just doing these tremolo picking notes the whole time, very low in the chords, which is the main thing I have you slided for. But then there's two solos. There's a distorted rock one, and then there's a really chill slide one. And I think I have you pinned for the slide one because it's closer to the tremolo tone. So so the slide solo goes like this. It starts from 2 on the A string and slides all the way to what looks like 10, but it's really 7. So it's like, I'm going to play the whole thing once. Sorry, how does it go? It's the whole thing. Better on electric guitar, of course, again. So you can use the tab to suss that out, but you can see a lot of it's done with single fingers. So you have a big slide. That's a grace note. This is 3 notes for 1 on the D string, culminating on what looks like 12. And then again, first finger, whole step, half step. Then on the G string, you do the same thing in reverse, starting at what looks like 12, but it's really 9. Whole step, half step. So you get whole half on the D ascending, whole half on the G descending. And this is the part that's most characteristically slidey, and it's hard to emulate it, but we can do it. So you start at 2, and you slide all the way to 7, and then pair it with the top note. Not 7, that's 8. So it's like a third, sort of like a major third, but you give the B string up when you get to the high E. And then while it's ringing, I slide another 3 frets and then another 2, like this. And then once I'm here, at 12, it looks like 15, I go whole half, sorry, and then from a whole step higher, I go whole half in reverse. So that's whole half ascending, 1 finger, and then Schutz fingers, or you can use the same finger, just that's all up to you. So that's the thing, and then I'm going to play some of the chords, and I'll have this chart for you. But it's in E minor, and it does that thing where the D string goes from 2 to 1 to open, the capo at 3 for the duration. So your first thing that you play is something like, your part has this kind of feel, with a nice thick tremolo, like a really fast tremolo. Then to an A7, and a G, C. Usually sticking to the low 3 or 4 notes of a chord, B7. For a girl in need of a tourniquet. And then the second time you go to a D over F sharp. If you should save me. And it's not always going to be very strict what you play in each chord, but just kind of a 3-beat thing as a rule. We can start with that. And every once in a while, get some high notes in there. Save me. She always does that on the A minor. It's a hammer onto the first finger, and then the open high E. Not always, but often. And then G, B7 augmented, which means no ring or pinky. So it just ranks of the freaks who suspect they can never love anyone. And then the B7 takes you back to the beginning. Sometimes I might have you just strum chords. And then the bridge, you can just kind of lean into the chords more. It's like, you struck me down. That repeats, and then it goes, like Peter Pan or Superman, you will come. Those are all the sections. The only thing she does is rehash them. The G to B augmented to E minor to A7, she starts repeating. Ranks of the freaks who suspect they can never love anyone except the freaks. All that stuff. That's a start. Thanks, bud.